position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas A&M about to put it away to start this game. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. On the run, it's Payne. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. When you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
The Horned Frogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Just going to keep it after the snap.
What the fuck? I hate this shit, bro. I hate the all of these niggas take. I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to play this game.
And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot.
What, bro?
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him.
Bro, my nigga just got shredded.
He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Bro, yo.
Championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you can tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Lost to throw again. Throwing right.
Bro, hold on to the fucking ball, bro. You're a tight end.
The defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side.
I hate tight ends that can't catch, bro. They bitches. Yeah, that's you, bro. You a bitch.
They're throwing for it on 4th down.
Caught that one though, right? My boy. This shit, my boy.
They just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Power football with the run. And
niggas gonna fuck with blocking, bro.
First down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
But this game calls that shit way too
2nd down,
often.
he'll throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Hey, bro.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the
Bro,
right. It was the hit that forced
the way that I just got fucking strapped, bro.
On 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
Like, it's really hard to fathom how we're getting strapped like this, bro.
Gets him a first at the 29.
This shit is insane.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And this running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you.
Miles is actually share
He wants
screen.
you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
He's not open, David.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
On the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence on this. They've done some good things on this.
I decided I was throwing it before the play started.
Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
A little screen to the running back. Breaks the tackle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D lineman already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Gets open down the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense
You got a little sticky, you know what I'm saying?
Now on 1st and goal.
No reason we don't score here, fellas.
With a touchdown of their own.
But let's get this nigga the fuck out the way. How about that?
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
At some point you gotta. At some point you gotta. I tried to fuck it up.
He's meant to this offense. Big time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. That
Took that shit out. I think I have a speed on this team, though, bro. I ain't got it. They really want. They be wanting me to put Bussy at fucking what's it called, bro? That shit crazy.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. To the air, it's Carr. Pressure coming. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want
Bro, he
to
waited a really long time to do that.
When nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Makes the catch. It's Ezukama. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Oh, here we go.
Makes a man miss.
Get the shit out that nigga.
Pick up for the defense. Down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Give to the running back. All to move the chains.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Payne. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it.
Fuck you.
With the catch, it's Baptiste. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you. Running it between
you
the
and me both,
tackles,
sister.
it's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
To the air, it's Carr. Makes the catch. Really nice.
My DBs really are ass, bro. I don't know why I ever go man. These niggas can't cover.
And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Snag in the middle. It's Hale. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Horned Frogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is
what's the call?
But
yeah.
There's more. Flag on the field.
1st and 20. We'll take it. Watch this nigga get this shit. That's all right.
Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. First down here for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Hale. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. Using the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Direct snap. Finding an escape route.
This nigga fast as a bitch. God damn, bro.
5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to.
And you'll race it to the house.
Bro, if I told these niggas to play up close, bro.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that one.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from midway in the end zone.
Bro, hey, look, if you hold your block, guess what he get? A touchdown, bitch ass nigga.
Taking a knee in the end zone. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. First play of the drive wants to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Wide open downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station and they want to catch passes in this offense. They knows they gives them a chance to play on Sundays, and this guy, I think, is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing play.
Dave.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Bro, shut your sick ass up, bro.
And 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Nowhere, bro.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that play can flop. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
Grab near the marker. It's Armstrong. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Aggies are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Pulls it in, it's Armstrong. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big
I don't understand how you ID the mic and maybe leave the mic wide the fuck open.
And a little speed bump on this drive. It's second and 12.
You ID the mic and then leave the nigga wide the fuck open.
Back to pass on second down. Gets it out quickly. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
I don't get it, fool.
Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Defense in press coverage. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now third and goal from the 2. Barges ahead. He's going for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, that's frustrating as a defense because you got to stop the run. There's a good chance they're running the football here in this situation, trying to punch it in the end zone. You're trying to go to the half with a little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Jacksonville State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Gamecocks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to Liberty. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys have been keeping an eye on it for us. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Carr. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Fires left. It's gone. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Showing the
oh, fuck!
Catch inside the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Now from inside the red zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas A&M. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Just about set to get the second half underway. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot.
Oh, dude.
That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football, but it's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle, it's Bussey. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver. This 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Bond. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the...
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hale. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Send its offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to end. Turning it on! Got enough for the first. Touchdown, Hornfrog! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Aggies! No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you.
It's a seam wide open. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, TCU. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands.
That's fucking horseshit.
To do the rest and get into the end zone.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
That is fucking horseshit, bro.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Norman. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Pulls it in. It's Norman. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
The run from the shotgun. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, and get downhill faster.
Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. Back to the ground game on the left. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally makes a stop after the sweet run and good gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He makes a grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He is going nowhere. This defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Jacksonville State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 22 to Liberty. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything. There he goes! And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
He rifles one deep to the left, and he pulls it in at the 15. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there. And the Horned Frogs will have it 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to... And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Looking for a man. It's Carr. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field.
Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. He's looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd and goal coming up. They'll move the wide receiver. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Unloads to the right. He makes the catch. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Got his man downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Moves around to clear up the vision. Now he'll let one fly down the left side.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's James. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Throws to the wideout. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll take it himself. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, TCU!
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the other?
He's looking to pass. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and it is a 1-point game. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
And how about that? That is why you practice onside kicks all season long for this exact moment. They're able to execute it, they retain possession, and now a field goal puts them ahead late.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Got the quick pass. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
Red pass is complete. really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's
turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I absolutely hate that play call. At this point of the game, you're trailing, you're trying an outside run. It's a slow developing play, eating up seconds. And if you're going to do that, at least you have to be able to get out of bounds. He wasn't able to do it, and now the clock is ticking and ticking away. That is just not the right play call in this 2-minute situation.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Williams will pass. And he makes the grab for the deuce. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Got some room to run. He's at the touchdown, TCU. And they turn it into a defensive score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yeah, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have a turn later on a lot of times when your team's better to do the same thing, to return the favor, and make him forget that.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first.